1M was actually my dad's car before it was mine. When I first started driving at the age of 15, he wanted me to learn manual, so he let me drive the 1M around. I remember when I used to drive to school every morning, there was a stoplight with a huge hill, and I used to panic every time I had to put the car in first gear. As I got better and more involved with the Toronto car community, I had the opportunity to take the 1M to track days and car meets. I fell in love with how fast and nimble the car felt, and ended up spending countless hours washing and detailing to make sure she always looked perfect. Over time, we had a lot of late night drives and fun experiences together, so the 1M grew to become like one of my best friends. I ended up taking ownership of the car when I was 18 and brought the car with me to California. I don't think I'll ever let go of the 1M. My dad was definitely the biggest influence. He used to have an E36 M3 that he'd drive me to school in every day, and I always loved going fast in it. He's a BMW guy, so I grew up around a lot of M cars. But as I started getting involved with the car community, with Facebook car spotting groups being the catalyst, I ended up with a lot of new car friends and learned to appreciate other manufacturers and a variety of cars. I love JDM culture and would honestly love to get an R34 GTR or Sylvia S15 someday. However, I also still think my initial tastes and passion for Ferrari and BMW have persevered since the beginning, despite these new experiences and friends. Sometimes the 1M makes me feel badass and powerful, and other times, like during night drives, it makes me feel extremely calm. My dad and I have always been super close, so now that we've founded a race team together and get to spend time with each other during race weekends, I think our bond has grown even stronger. He's my biggest support, and I'm so grateful for everything he's done for me. I hope that I will make him proud and pay him back someday. I love you, Father. He gets super annoyed when my brother and I call him that. He never raced himself, but he's been a huge F1 fan for as long as I can remember. He thinks that racing would be too stressful for him, so I think he's just living vicariously through me. Racing has significantly changed my life. It has made me a more confident person, instilled values like sportsmanship and respect in me, and taught me to put trust in my own skills. I've sacrificed a lot of my social life for racing, including my high school graduation to be where I am today, but I don't regret it. I think racing has also helped me learn discipline, how to manage emotion and stress, and taught me how to balance my life. For example, how to effectively manage my time to succeed in school and in racing. Most of the time, my race weekends were right before midterms or finals week. I love the look of the 1M. The fiery Valencia orange that's exclusive to it, down to the M stitching. But I think I love her ass the most. I also love the sound of the inline-6 twin-turbo engine on a cold start, the pull I feel when I'm aggressive on the throttle. The car is pretty small and nimble, so I think it just fits me perfectly. Almost everything in my car is by Dynon. I have an upgraded intercooler, oil cooler, cold air intake, stage 3 software tune, racing coilovers by Dynon, and I have a Brembo big brake kit, a custom fabricated exhaust, a stud kit and spacers by Motorsport Hardware, and I really want to get downpipes next. The 1M is extremely important to me. As I said before, it's like one of my best friends. I think it's actually a critical piece in my life. I owe it to my car that I've been able to make so many amazing friends in the car community, and also found my boyfriend Sean. It's a funny story. When I was driving to LA one time, him and his best friend spotted me on the 91. They were also driving BMWs, and we ended up having a fun cruise up together. A week later, his friend found me on Instagram, and I asked him to say hi to Sean for me. We ended up getting each other's contact info, and the rest is history. I can't see cars not being a part of my life anymore, whether it's car meets or canyon runs, track days, race weekends. My entire life just is involved with the car community and the racing community, and I wouldn't have it any other way.